Grey man, read it like a spy.
We're not gonna give Ox a shine to.
Nah, you read it.
Whoa. Sometimes you just get real tied up on this shit.
You do it.
You get real tied up.
Read it as a spy.
You know, I think Ox should read it. Oxy,
I ain't no spy, boy.
you down for?
Nah, but you just got whatever you think that a spy would sound like.
You just gotta do your own version of a spy.
Okay, let's have a go. When the CIA's most skilled operative, whose true identity is known to know, accidentally uncovers dark agency secrets, a psychopathic former colleague puts a bounty on his head, setting off a global manhunt by international assassins.
Definitely got Batman vibes.
We're gonna have to put the synopsis up in subtitles.
I got Bruce Wayne vibes there, but you know, spy nevertheless.
Oh snap!
Spy nevertheless.
Okay, Grey Man, directed by the Russo brothers. If you don't know who they are, they did.
You gotta check them out.
Avengers, the Endgame and Infinity War. They did Captain America, Winter Soldier, I believe.
How are these films working in terms of like big cast, big directors, and say Netflix? Is Netflix paying that big budget? Are Russo brothers wanting to do a film for Netflix? Do they have a film and
right?
Netflix buy it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wonder how it works in terms of like, okay, so it would work like that.
Money. They put up the money.
And so these films, a lot of these films already done. Or a lot of these films getting done for Netflix.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're putting up the money,
and that's the thing for all of them, all of these big.
I don't know if that's exactly how every single one of them.
They've either bought it and then nothing to do with it from the beginning, but more than likely they're with it from the jump.
Yeah. I just find it interesting
because they're the distributor. They're the producer.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's all in house.
Yeah. Well,
and all these actors. They're looking for work.
So, wait, because then what's the thing of why Netflix is losing so money? Because it's not as much in-house as...
No, because there's all these other ones. There's Paramount, there's that one, there's other Netflix. There's other... Not call them Netflix.
Yeah, but because Netflix don't have its own studios, though. Like, it's not... Like, a lot of it's not in-house. No, but that's why I've heard...
No, I wouldn't say it's in-house. I would just say that they've got the money and they've probably spoken to the Russo brothers. The Russo brothers have said, we've got this... And they're like, right, okay, we'll give you this much for the movie. We'll give you this much and this. We'll pay you this much and we'll take whatever and you'll get your percentage or whatever the
whatever movie lot you get it filmed in, wherever it gets made, it gets made.
Yeah, but that makes a difference in terms of like the money you make. Because I think that's one of the big things why they say Netflix loses a lot of money on their content, because you're paying for this and it's not making that much of a return. They're not making a return of it. They're losing money on subscribers. You don't have a Netflix studio.
Most of the money must come from the subscribers and that long-term movie money. Like it can't be.
I don't know where they make their money from.
I don't know.
That's why they're looking to do adverts and all that shit now, though. I mean, I think, we talk about it all the time, but that having 5 people to 1 pin is probably like the worst.
No, but they've cut that off, haven't they?
No, it's still going now, but I think they're looking to change it. But yeah, okay. This had what's the 8:30?
I mean, about that time.
This had an all-star cast, boy. Well, I don't know if people had Ryan Gosling, Chris Evans, Ana de Armas, talking about Deep Water. Billy Bob Thornton.
She's active, you know.
Reggie Louis Page, or whatever his name is, the guy from Bridgerton.
That was a random one.
Yeah,
I think he's trying to switch
thrown in there.
He's trying to switch up his MO, innit?
He heard the film, man.
Yeah, and it was like we'll get to it.
Alfred Woodward.
We'll get to it.
The black lady.
What was I gonna say? What do you lot think of Ryan Gosling?
Yeah, I like him.
Do you?
Yeah, I like him.
I want to like him. And when he first came about, I really wanted to.
I used to be like that. You see what you just said there? When he first came out, I used to be like, I used to think to myself, this guy thinks he's super smooth.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I used to think. But 2 or 3 films in, nah, man, the guy's a star, man.
For me, I think Ryan Gosling is very hit and miss.
The guy's a star.
He did a movie with, I can't remember what it's called, but he did it with Anthony Hopkins, where he was an attorney. And Anthony Hopkins was this rich guy and he killed his wife. Yeah. And it was bait that he killed his wife, but the way he had covered it up and this, that, Ryan Gosling had to kind of work out this, that. That was a great movie. Like, it was good, and Ryan Gosling was good in it. But then I've seen so many movies that have been missed with him. But then I liked Blade Runner 2049. I thought that was all right.
It's like when he came out, he was supposed to be that guy, and I just don't think he delivered.
No, but he's not that guy.
I know, but he was supposed to be.
Not like
so it was like
Brad
when he
Pitt.
first
He's
came
not
out, I
like-
wanted to kind of.
He's not that guy.
Like they were selling him to be the new Tom
He's
Cruise,
similar
Brad
to
Pitt.
me. Do you know when you was talking about what's his face?
Gerard Butler.
No, my man with the sister, the brother and the sister, Gyllenhaal, Jake
Oh,
Gyllenhaal.
okay, yeah.
Because I weren't feeling Jake Gyllenhaal really, and then I started watching.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna watch Jake Gyllenhaal movies after each another, and I was like, right, you know
But
what?
Jake's put in work though.
Nah, he has.
He's good.
Jake's done a lot.
He has. But so's Ryan, though. To be honest,
not in
Ryan-
comparison to Jake Gyllenhaal.
Nah, Ryan's been about for time, bro.
Yeah, but he hasn't done that much.
Nah, he's done a lot.
I don't. Yeah, but
He's done a lot, bro.
nowhere near in comparison. Nowhere near in comparison. I would
Big
say
Short.
so. Yeah, don't get twisted. Ryan Gosling had a moment.
Fracture was the
Ryan
movie.
Gosling had a moment. Like there was
Yeah,
a moment, but I don't.
yeah.
Like he didn't really do much before or after. You know me? So that's why it was kind of surprising to see him now.
No, but he's
You hear
still
me?
newish. He's
Is he?
newish.
Nah, he's been
No, when I
this.
say newish, I mean like in the last 10 years or so.
Is that new?
Nah,
Yeah,
I reckon
that's
even a bit
new.
longer than that.
I feel like I see him
Some
in
of
the
these
90s,
some
bro.
of these actors have been like, Ryan Gosling's like.
No, I feel like I
Last 10
seen
years,
Ryan
man.
Gosling
Yeah.
in like the 90s.
Nah,
I'm sure
bro,
I
he's
see him
last
like
10
early,
years, bro.
like
I don't know
late
about
90s.
90s, but
Last
I feel
10
like
years, man.
early 2000s.
No way. Last 10 years, bro.
Nah,
No,
no way.
longer than
No
that.
way.
Longer
I've
than
seen
10.
I've seen him in movies.
All right, last 10, 12, 13, 14 years. He's no older than that. In terms of when he's made an impact.
Yeah.
Later, last 10
When
years.
was like Driver and all of that?
The
probably
Notebook was 2004.
Yeah, see,
No,
man.
I'm saying
Remember
impact.
the Titans was 1999.
No, but impact. He went like.
It was the Pines film. What was the Pines thing? Something Pines, Behind the Pines. That was like a film where his name was ringing. But I can't remember. And that was
No,
early.
the Notebook is where I remember him proper.
Was he the main actor?
Yeah, Notebook, yeah. And
could've got him from that.
and that was 2004.
Nah, he's popped. Properly.
So, but yeah. Anyway, what are we talking about? Grey Man.
Great, man. They put a lot behind this.
Put a lot behind this.
I see billboards with flipping watch
Chris-
adverts.
Chris Evans gives a very good example of
What we were talking about with Chris Hemsworth a minute ago.
yes.
gives a very good example of how
100%.
to make the switch
100%.
from a good.
No, but he's not bad.
Nah, but he
He's not
played that.
baddie.
He played that role well.
Yeah.
I was.
No, but he done the same thing as the Chris Hemsworth.
Nah,
bro.
no
All
way.
It is a better script.
No
But
way.
He done more or less the same thing.
He actually had me going. Like I
Just
was
the
like,
hair
well, pause,
sharper
but-
and the mustache
Now
sharper.
you know what they
But
did
he's-
with his one. They gave him that kind of eccentric character, so he was able to get into like a much more of an eccentric bag.
It was the same
But
thing.
I would say he done a lot better. He done a lot better.
he
than
done
Chris
way
Evans.
better.
because it was less jokey.
Yeah, well,
Thingy's one was more comedic.
No, but he was. But the Chris Hemsworth one was a
nah,
bit
you know what?
jovial and
you
a
know
bit-
what? I would disagree. I think Chris Hemsworth it was a better scope for him to get into a
Yeah.
more villainish bag.
Yeah.
because you wasn't so eccentric and you could have got into a more deep. If you was an actor, he could have got into that deep villain bag.
No, my
Yeah,
man was
me.
in his comfort zone though. The Chris Evans guy, he was in the comfort zone. You're the army thing. It's CIA, so he could do the sharp haircut and do the. But he's not a baddie.
No,
He's not.
I thought he did this well. I
pulled
liked
it
him
off.
as
He
a, no, I
definitely-
liked him
he
as a
definitely-
baddie. I
He
think
I
pulled
would
it
pulled
off.
it off.
He definitely pulled it off. But you're gonna have to do a lot for me to see you as the bad guy. You're not the bad guy, bro. You're just not.
Yeah.
You're not the bad guy. You're just not.
Yeah,
Captain America. Captain America,
I
bro. You're
wasn't
not the bad
disappointed
guy.
by it. I
No, you weren't. I weren't.
No, I thought he was good.
I weren't. All it
I
is,
thought he
you
played
see
it
the way
well.
you was expressing it just now. It just like you expressed it as if it was flawless. But for me, it's like nah, because you're not a bad guy.
I wouldn't
You know
say
what
it's flawless, but I would
I mean?
say that he definitely pulled off the bad guy role.
Definitely.
Well, as well.
Yeah,
well.
Which
I
was
don't know about
interesting
well.
because you
To
thought
be
my
fair-
man from Bridgerton was going to be the bad guy, and I'm so glad
No, but
that
he was the
Yeah,
bad
I
guy.
know, but he wasn't.
But and to be fair, I thought he
He was
pulled
the
off
bad
his
guy.
role. I thought he pulled it off as well.
He shouldn't have been in the film. I'm
Nah,
sorry.
yeah,
I thought he
yeah,
pulled
yeah,
it. I
yeah.
thought he pulled his role off as
No,
well. though,
because
to be
remember,
honest.
I don't know about this Bridgerton thing.
We
because
had
I
to
don't,
watch it.
because
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know about Bridgerton, so I don't know him.
Yeah.
So this is the first time I'm seeing him.
Yeah.
Like, don't- you know
I
what?
wouldn't say that it weren't for you,
Don't-
Nah, what are you doing in that role? Come on, man. Like,
but he
trying to be
hype-
this devious guy. Like, what is all this?
he didn't really have that much. Like he had a bit of screen time in the beginning.
He tried to be super devious. No, I thought he would come back.
Exactly, but he didn't. And
so
really,
that was another hole. That was just another hole.
Yeah. But that's not But I feel like that was just lining up Chris Evans to do what he needed to do. He was the bad guy. You hear me?
Yeah,
Whereas you thought my man was gonna be, really and truly, it was about Chris Evans. Because the way Chris Evans came in, it was like you were just kind of like the side hitman. Yeah, it's like I'm gonna just send you out there to do a job, boom, boom, boom. But then it flipped.
No, but he had to be the face of the film.
You get.
But I just don't feel comfortable.
Which made it more random as to why
you don't feel comfortable with looking at Captain America and saying that's
you're
the
just
bad
not
guy.
a baddie. You're not a baddie, and for me, it's like it got really extreme. Like you're doing all this extreme stuff. This woman's wilding out. But you're not a baddie, bro. It's like, but yeah, cool. I bought it.
For me, this movie was too much. Too much. Now, I can understand why people would really, really enjoy this movie.
Yeah,
I can understand because you've got explosions, you got kidnappings, you got tortures, you got fucking planes, like everything. Yeah, but to me, this was almost as unbelievable as like Fast and Furious. Like it was on that. It was on like if they would have slapped Fast and Furious 10 on this, and said family, I would have been like, oh, okay, that makes sense. I know we don't give spoilers, but for me, there was one part of this movie, where I was like, nah, I'm not having it. Like,
hold on, wait, let me guess. Let me try to guess.
I was like, I'm not.
Is it the bit where he jumps out of something and lands on something?
I said I am not having it. I am not, bro. I don't care. I don't care.
I said, hold on, wait a minute,
bro. I don't care who you are. Yeah, you talk about in the sky.
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
I don't care, bro. I wouldn't even expect that. I wouldn't even expect that in a James Bond movie.
Oh no, I'm not talking about that.
What are you talking about?
I'm not talking about that because you know, funny thing about that, yeah. If that never happened, I would have been where you was.
No, but that happens.
That's why it sold me. That's why I got sold.
One's the car, one's in the sky. Right? That's not really too much of a spoiler.
Yeah.
I'm talking about where the plane blows up.
But in the sky, you've seen that in film.
Yeah. Like you, bro, you can free fall, bro. You can.
Bro, no, if a man's down there I've seen it with a man down there with a shoot, and he aims for him.
I've seen it enough time. I've seen it. I feel like I've seen it on YouTube.
But I believe that. That's believable.
Yeah, I've seen it on YouTube. Now, you know what? That's what I'm saying. When he jumps,
you gotta be on your game. But I think that's believable.
I think I could do it.
I think I could do it. I would try to do that. No, I'm just saying if I had to. If I had to.
It's all about dynamics, bro. It's all about the aerodynamics.
I think if I had to, you gotta just make sure he's not too far away, and do you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
And you gotta have it together enough.
Do you know what this reminded me of? Do you know what this reminded me of? Do you remember that film we watched with the girls?
Not Shadow, Eagle Shadow.
But we watched it on that show, I think.
The Horizon.
It reminded me of like as unbelievable as that.
No, because
I know this guy's a spy. I know he's supposed to be the Dan Gargan, but come on.
No, I thought that, but I just wanted to see how it ended. And when it got midway, I was like, all right, cool, you can do that. Yeah, that's cool. But the one with the car was a mad one.
No, but that's
what happened in the car? We talk about the tram.
When he's running, and I don't know. I think the girl's in the car, and he does a madness.
Yeah.
What about the tram? What about
no,
you ain't doing that.
No, I'm not doing that.
Right.
But I'm saying it's doable.
What about the tram? When the tram went in the building, and he was running.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Come on.
And then he jumped and landed.
Come on.
No, but it's doable.
Nah, not that one.
Man said it's doable.
It's doable. It's wild.
Not that one.
But it's doable. I buy it.
So we're not caring about gravity no more. We're not caring about gravity.
No, but you can do that in the sky, bro. You can do that in the sky, bro. You need to watch a couple of YouTube videos. Watch some free fall videos on that. You hear me?
Forget that, man.
But watch it, yeah. What did you lot think in terms of how they introduced this storyline? Because one thing that did kind of bug me a little bit was how he became who he was. Like, man was just in jail. It was another, like...
It was very daring.
Yeah.
It was very daring,
and it was like, hold on. And it kind of pissed me off because they were like 15 years later. And I was like, well, yeah, you can pick up all the skills in 15 years, but who was you before this?
Yeah, that was...
You hear me?
No,
that
but
was
when
the
you
only
really
thing kind
think
of
about it,
me.
when you think about it, you're talking about the CIA, and that's possible. Like, where did they get guys from? Like,
but the guys are normally
something.
A guy,
like Navy SEAL
a guy.
or something.
Who was this? Yeah, but that was.
Remember, he was in jail from quite a young age.
He was, and they did show a little, but exactly. But what had happened didn't warrant being recruited.
No, but if you're in jail and they're watching you in jail all this time and your behavior
you creating the story.
No, I'm just saying you got to do all this stuff when you're watching. No, when you're watching these films, you got to fill in the gaps.
You're giving them that,
bro. Gaps are in films. There's bare gaps.
I know, but you're giving them that.
You got to kind of
they
fill them in
gave us
yourself.
that. They could have dropped out some of the action that my man was talking about. Come on, that adds to. Me believing who this motherfucker is.
If you fill in that hole, you got to fill in that hole.
No, you don't. You just need to.
Do you know what else? Do you know what other bit that annoyed me? Yeah, was near the end. Yeah, where the Asian guy, the Asian Donny, was fighting the gal. Yeah, and then all of a sudden it was just like, I was like, no. In a way, I kind of understood. Nah, shut up! I don't care. No, don't. Do you know what the joke is? Yeah, I saw them line it up, bro. On my life, yeah, I saw them line them up. You know, like a through ball. You know, like a through ball. I saw the through ball. I was like, right, they're definitely coming back to that. You know,
his closing line as he left. But that just kind of tells you.
Man said these men have no. What do you say? These men have no honor. Bro, they lined it up, bro. Man was like, "You're going to kill a little girl." I'm like, "Oh, they're lining it up. They're they're lining that whole story."
You know what it was though?
No, clearly he's not on that.
Yeah, he was doing too much. He was doing too much,
bro. There's a lot of guys who are in that field of work. They don't kill women or children.
Yeah.
But they all do a lot of other stuff.
They got principles, bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
Nah, but I knew that was going to happen because he was doing too much. And he was like, hold on, wait, what am I doing this for? Like, man was doing too much for what it was for.
Mid-fight?
I don't know, it was too much. It did, you know what though, going back on your point in terms of, I did feel Fast and Furious-y after a little while. It was getting a bit mad.
Okay, all right, let's just break it down just for a second here. This is a good film. Yeah?
It was good. It was good. It was a good film.
Really good film. But this is a film that's been done over.
Yeah, it was too template. It was too template.
Very template.
It was too template.
But fair enough, the script was good. And like you said, there was a bag load of actors that we all recognise, and they were really good. It was good acting. But when you really check it, the fact that it's been done over, so how much times have you seen that film?
Yeah, I was disappointed in that.
You've seen that film.
I was just like, you lot just threw so much money at a template.
You're calling it Grey Man. Because he's the man.
In the grey. I was like, oh, come on, bro.
The man from Uncle. Like, are you really thinking? No,
it's real.
You know what I'm saying?
That was more why I was disappointed with
so it was that's a big disappointment.
So that's
because that's like an overhead.
Even you saying this was better, it wasn't that much in terms of there was no originality to this, bro.
I enjoyed watching this more.
Yeah, but it was just,
bro. Believe it or not, there was more originality in the other.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter originality. You could write originality into anything.
But it matters. No, that matters. That matters.
You could write something and make a water bottle over a superhero. Bro, be like, oh yeah, that's original.
If you gave us 250 mil and gave us a template, bro, we can make that film, bro.
There was more originality. There was more risk taking as a filmmaker. There was more risk. No, wait. No, but you're talking about films, bro. It does. Wait, we're not saying which one was better. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's exactly
what. No, I'm not saying which one was better.
Why potentially
you can't just say Grey Man way better than
that's what I'm trying to say.
No, wait.
Because
do you know Grey Man wasn't as an original.
I'll say nothing, but I'll come back to that point. In the
Grey Man was nowhere near as original. We've seen that man. We've seen that man a buckload of times do what he done.
No problem. I'm going to come back to that point.
But they did it really well.
They had a lot of money and a big cost.
Who did you say directed it?
You can't fail.
The Russo brothers.
Yeah, you can't fail.
So you got more than one man. Yeah.
Yeah, but they've done the Avengers. They did Captain America.
Exactly. So they got their own template.
Yeah,
when they come to work. It happens when they come to work. You see what I'm saying?
It definitely happens because there was explosions in every scene.
Yeah. The film you can't say the film.
You know what this was for me? This was like them you see when you said they put so much in it? This was like them trying to sell a pilot for a franchise. Like they wanted to do.
They've already got the green light for they've already got green light for a prequel and a Grey Man 2.
Bro, you can see it, bro. That's what it was for. It was like, yo, let's put all we can do so people can see the potential of this film and what we can do with it. And try and get a franchise out of it. And that's what this film was, bro. Yeah, man, you saw it from the cover to the end. Yeah, man.
And the woman is very sellable.
Anna de Armas.
She's good.
She was probably one of the best things in this movie for me. I like how she was moving. She was moving.
She always delivers. Like,
I didn't really like Ryan Gosling in this though.
There wasn't
because
really
because he weren't doing nothing special to what you normally do.
I didn't like him, man. I don't even think he changed.
He's one of the guys that carried the film.
Wow,
he did. He carried the film. It's not Chris Evans.
I would say Chris Evans carried this film more. I was more interested in when Chris Evans was on the screen. I was more interested in
what, bro? The only thing I didn't like about Chris Evans is they were doing a lot with his character, like
way too much.
Like he was like,
bro.
Like I get he was eccentric. I get they said like he was a bit of a psychopath or whatever not. But the reins he had, like, and what they allowed him to do. He was almost like a superhero in the fucking film.
For how they was carrying him, how can they end like that?
Yeah.
Like how? Like for that Brer to be the man in all the way through this film, he's this guy that they're all scared of in his room, and they're all this. How did that happen?
Yeah, that's how it gets to get me. You know, when you got there's the big bad man and this that, but when it comes to like a one-on-one situation, he's lacking.
It wasn't even the thing where he didn't have chances. But
that was 6, bro.
I don't know, but.
It was a good film. You can't say Ryan Gosling didn't perform. He did well in that film.
No.
He did. He did the smooth man thing.
Who's that?
He did that thing he does.
Who's that?
The Ryan Gosling guy. He did that thing I used to hate, but I like it now.
I don't know. Billy Bob was alright.
Who?
Billy Bob Thornton.
Billy Bob was good.
Nah, he delivers now. Billy Bob Thornton's just at that age now.
Yeah, Billy Bob just does Billy Bob.
He's effortless.
Yeah,
he's effortless. The little girl was good. That little girl was decent in it.
Yeah. But that's what I mean. That soul just lined up the 2 and 3.
Like the little girl seems like she's someone's child.
Yeah,
she seems like one of those.
I didn't really like that.
She's like a child actor. You know, like a mum and dad are stars. She seemed like one of them child superstar actors.
That's when they tried to get into their flipping. What's the Denzel film be like?
Yeah, Man on Fire.
Yeah, they tried to get in their Man on Fire bag.
100%.
But Ryan Gosling didn't have that emotion towards the girl, so he didn't really feel that.
He's not an emotion man.
No, but it still wasn't.
He's not an emotion man.
Yeah, but neither was Denzel in that film, but you got an emotion from it.
Denzel was emotional.
No.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. That was the whole idea.
She made him emotional.
But he didn't.
He
didn't need to show emotion for you to feel emotion for the girl.
Denzel showed emotion all the way through.
No, he didn't show emotion.
No way.
What are you not talking about?
You got this man saying, "Oh, this is any normal Thursday."
Hold on. Denzel, through that whole film, silently, without even speaking, he showed you emotion. Without even talking.
Well, that's what Ryan Gosling didn't deliver then. And he was supposed to.
Ryan Gosling ain't Denzel.
But he was. But that's the L. I know.
Ryan Gosling ain't Denzel.
That's the L in the character. When you're trying to write in that character to do that, you got to give the Ryan Gosling version of that, and it just wasn't all that.
No, they did the Ryan Gosling.
Nah, he didn't have no.
He can't.
He didn't even like the
Denzel
bitch.
shoes.
I didn't even think he liked the girl.
That was the whole idea.
No, but he did. He was supposed to like her. They had a thing. It was like, yeah, Thursdays, you know. I understand.
No,
like they had a thing.
No, he don't like no one. That's the whole idea.
He likes Billy Bob.
He didn't like no one.
Billy Bob
let him down.
No, he liked
Billy
Bob.
because everyone just kept shagging him.
He didn't like no one. That's the whole thing. He gave Billy Bob a chance.
See, but all right, you saying that, I didn't get that vibe. I didn't get that I'm against the world and everyone's against me vibe. I didn't get that from him.
Neither did I. I just got, I'm here to be an expressionless, half jokey person. That's what I got.
Bro, this guy.
He delivered, but I'm just saying
got trapped from being inside the pen. You got trapped in this. You don't want to be there.
No, he didn't want to be there.
He definitely didn't
want to be
there. But
there.
he knew what he signed up for. He knew. They told him.
Well,
he said, till when? He said, well,
it's either, okay, which one would you have taken? The experimental drug or that? Because it was the same thing.
I'm not saying I wouldn't have done it. I'm just saying, but I would have acted it better. That's all I know.
They were both jail.
I'd have done it better.
You taking a drug or a secret mission?
Yeah, which one? Drug or CIA?
I'm taking a drug.
I'm taking the drug. I ain't going on secret mission.
For life? CIA all day long.
CIA?
You're going to go do secret mission for the CIA?
Definitely before a drug. If I'm in jail, I'm doing 30 years.
I'm doing the drug.
No, I'm not doing it.
No, I'm taking the drug, man.
I'll do 5 missions for you, like we'll call it a day.
Is that what they told you? Is that what they told you? Is that what they told you?
Well, that's what I'm agreeing on.
5 missions, you're going Russia because you got to go get someone.
That's what I'm agreeing
on. You got to go get
But at least I'm going to be me at the end of the day when I come back.
Do you know, let me tell you something, yeah. I bet you any money, yeah. I would have more chance, yeah, with that drug, yeah, than you would skydiving out that fucking explosion plane, bro. And teeth in the man's fucking parachute and landing safely. Fuck off. Give me the drug.
You got to get the training out of Russia. And you're going to
bro, they're going to train you for like 15 years.
But if you're black, they can't train you not to be black. You in Russia, you're dead.
15
They're gonna train you for it.
They're not training you for 15 years.
Well,
bro.
it said 15
And that's
years
how
later.
you see the training you done. I'm out now. All that training, I'm out.
I got a little 5 years.
I'm out now. Yeah, I just got
my
a little
leg might not work like it used to. But I'm
Yeah.
out.
No.
All right. Look, let's get into it.
Gonna
Let's
be
get
more than
into
your
it.
leg.
Is this a watch it or not?
Yeah, so watch it.
It's a watch it.
It's a watch it, yeah? Okay, cool. It's a
You're
not
an idiot, you know.
It's a
Real
not for
life
me.
fool.
But I'm saying
It's a not.
No, it's a not for me. This was just
Hold on, wait.
This was ridiculous.
Nah, it's a watch it for me.
This was ridiculous.
Because there's so much people that would love something like this.
No,
Yeah,
but
this is what I'm saying.
Listen. I
For the people, man.
started my review saying I can understand why people would like this. The same way I can understand people would like Fast and Furious. I don't like it.
Yeah, but
I
this wasn't bad, man.
This was just
You
ridiculous.
don't like none of the Fast and Furious?
I think I watched it up until 4 or 5.
Okay.
And
You
then
must have got
I
to
think
5. That
1, 2,
rekindled.
and 3
and
were
then I
like-
think I
I
watched
think you got to 6, bro.
it might have been 6.
Yeah, you had to.
It might have been 6. And then I think I was like, this is stupid. And I didn't watch the last one, but I heard they was in space. So I'm not.
I wouldn't compare this. I saw
It
glimmers of Fast and Furious.
It was too much.
No, this was a good action
this
film at the
isn't-
end of the
I don't
day,
think it
though.
was to that extreme.
This isn't for me. This
It's
is
a
don't
good
think it
action
was
film
to
at the
that
end
This
of the day,
isn't
though.
for me. This is
I
just
judge
too much
things.
going
I
on.
judge things by how believable I think this is. So how much can I buy it? Like what's going on? I'm saying that's
This was
when it comes to
believable.
films like no. I'm just saying when it comes to films like this, I judge it by when I'm watching it scene by scene by scene. Did you not sell that? Did I buy it? Yeah. So when watching this, it wasn't nowhere near to the extreme of Fast and Furious because when you're watching that, you can't buy nothing.
No.
It's just like whoa.
That's
whoa,
a Marvel.
whoa,
When he was in the
you
water.
lot
Fast and
What
Furious
was
is a
that?
Marvel film at
When
this
he was in the
Some
water.
of this stuff
When he
I
was in
could
the
buy.
water.
I could buy some of this stuff. I could buy the jumping out the
When he
thing.
was in the water.
Buy it. When he was in the water.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
What? Towards the end?
No, it was like in the middle when he was in the water. He was in water. There's only one part when he's in water.
I can't think. Yeah, I can't.
You can't remember that bit when he's in the water. You don't watch the film, right?
Yeah.
It's like 2 hours. You're plucking out
Yeah,
one
water.
scene out of the fucking film, bro.
But there's only one time when
I'm
he's
like,
in water.
cool. I'm trying to.
Like he was stuck in water.
Oh yeah. When he was trying to get out or somewhere.
Yeah, and then he
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, where did he find man turned into MacGyver real quick?
Okay,
bro.
no.
Like, what-
No, all right, so look.
What you
All right,
gonna
look.
teach- you gonna teach me?
No, I'm saying, as I'm watching that piece, yeah, what came to my mind was, bruh, later. It's believable. Wait. It's believable because you're under the ground and there's going to be piping under the ground.
Yeah.
There is.
Man,
There's gonna be
Turn into
piping,
MacGyver
yeah,
real
but
quick.
there ain't
There
gonna
is,
be,
there's gonna be
all these
piping.
utensils. Man was in the kitchen. Man was in the screw fix all of a sudden, bruv. Like, what the fuck?
Bruv.
We ain't got screw fix down
All
there.
you need is a wrench. Bro.
Wicks. Man was in Wicks.
All you need is a wrench, bro. I think you
No,
found
this
a
is a
wrench,
not
you
from
know.
me, and the pure reason it's a not is because
And
it
it
was
was a bag.
just
Wasn't
too
there a bag?
unbelievable. There's too much going
Wasn't
on.
there a bag?
Too much.
I
There
can't
was a
remember.
bag. There was
A
some sort
bag.
of bag.
Oh yeah, he
There
had
was
a bag on
There
him
was a
still.
bag.
Yeah,
there was
luckily.
a bag.
Yeah, he had a bag, just
There was
random
a
bag.
bag.
yes,
There was
yes.
a bag and that had bits in it. So
MacGyver, you get
it's
me?
just-
Guys, this is a not from me. But what I'll say is, if you like those random action explosions
It's definitely
every
one of
2
them. It's
seconds
one
and
of
this,
them.
that,
It's one of
and
them.
random, inexplainable explosions every 2 seconds, then
is
if
one
you
of them.
like that, that's then this is for you. But for me, it's a not.